this on. Okay, so this is my pillow, and I've made the pillow paint out of Wilko silk paint. It's just normal house paint. You put a lot on there. That's pretty much 3/4 of a pint. I'm trying to do a bloom painting, and most of the ingredients for this are not available in the UK, so I have just created my own version. It's not turned out as a bloom as such, but it does have lacing, and that's really what I wanted. I've already done one and it's turned out really well, so I'm on my second attempt now. What I found with the other one is that there were quite a few little air bubbles in it, and I really don't want air bubbles, so I'm going to try and get out as many as I can before I add any colour, because once the colour's on, actually it looks so pretty. If you can avoid torching, I think that's the way forward, and that's how I'm going to try and go with this. So I'm giving it a really good torch until absolutely no bubbles appear when I put heat over it. You see, there's a lot coming to the surface every time I do this. Possibly because I've only made the mixture up, and the pillow is literally paint that I told you about, the Wilko emulsion, just emulsion paint, silk, sorry, and then I put water in there to get it a nice creamy consistency, and a little bit of Floetrol, because in the USA and in Australia they add this GAC 800, which is a conditioner type thing that stops the cracking. I don't know if this will work, but I'm thinking, because Floetrol is basically a conditioner as well, it should do the job. So that's what I'm going to go for. Right, it's starting to get a little too hot, so I'm not going to, that'll have to do. So from there, I've got my 3 colours. Now the colours have been mixed up. I've made a mixture using the Wilko Quick Dry Varnish Gloss Clear, and I've half of that, and then the other half is, what did I use for the other half? Hang on, I've written it down. Oh, Peblo Pouring Medium. Now I know from experience that the Peblo doesn't really create cells or anything, but it has a really nice finish, so I happen to have some of that here, so that's what I used. I used 50-50 of that, and then mix them together, and then I poured it. Well, what they say is you put like a blob of paint and then 3 times more of that mixture and mix it in. So that's what I've done. I'm going to do this in exactly the same order as I did my other one, because I'm so pleased with the way that looked. So I started with a bit of the dark blue first. I'll tell you what this colour is in a moment. And then I did the green. It's not going to be exactly the same because I can't remember exactly how much I put in of each. And because it's a bigger picture, I'm going to have to put more paint on anyway. And then I did this blue, sort of a turquoisey blue, and then a little bit more of the dark blue, and then after that you have a mixture of titanium white, and this is just water with it. There's all sorts of different ones. You look online and they'll say put this in, put that in, put the other in, but I saw one where the lady said, you know what, just water and titanium. They put that on the top, and that is your activator. That's what creates the lacing. I hope I've got enough there. I'll put all of it on. So hopefully, having said that, mine has got lacing where you wouldn't expect lacing, and it's not just white lacing, it's beautiful. I'm so pleased with it. Right, so that's that. And now I just need to get my hairdryer and give it a blast. You put it on a cool setting. And then you wait for a little while and see what happens. Now looking at this one, most of the lacing that has appeared is in that little bit of titanium in the middle. Can you see this appearing just here? It's coming out absolutely beautiful. And the next thing to do, after giving it a little bit of a breather, is to give it a twirl. And you just keep doing that until all the edges are all completely covered in paint. And it sort of just stretches it out a little bit without disturbing the actual shape too much. Of course, if I want to, I can do all sorts of it. Oh, that colour is coming up beautiful just here now, look. Can you see that? This is why you have to wait, because things happen after it's settled a little while, and you don't want to move it before you know what you actually got. And then you can decide how much to move it and what to do. The colours are coming up so vibrant. I hope they stay like that. It's absolutely beautiful. Right, I'm not the most patient person in the world. You can see there's the little white spots coming up. Let's give that I don't know where those come from. See that there and there? I guess that's a bubble that's just risen up after it. Okay, here we go. Right, I've got one edge that still needs to do. I'm going to go in the opposite direction now. I've got a lump just there, look. Let me see if I can take that out without disturbing too much. Get that out, there you are. I'll give it a turn in the, oh, there's another lump over there. Sometimes when you're using house paint, you get these lumps. You've got to be, it's not going to help, is it, putting another lump in it potentially? Can't see any more. I think the others are all clear. Right, go in the opposite direction now. That one edge just isn't quite managing. I'm going to give it a bit of help. Use a little bit of the extra paint that I've got left, because I don't want to have to keep going at it. I think that looks so good. Right, one more just to settle that edge. That's it. And we're going to clean up the edges. That's beautiful. I love those colours. I'm so glad I did those colours. And the colours that I've used, they're all from Pebeo. I've written them down. I've got a number 359, which is a metallic green. number 56, which is a Prussian blue, and a number 30, which is turquoise blue. And then that goes with a titanium white, which is the thing that makes the lacing. So the next one that I do, I think what I might do is just put a little bit more of the white on and see how much more lacing appears from that. But actually, as far as this is concerned, having that just central bit of lacing is enough for me. I love it. And there you go. That is my version of a bloom. And I'm really happy with the way that's going. Am I going to go over it with a torch? No. I think I'm going to leave it as it is because I really like the way it looks, and hopefully that will go smooth. And what I will do when it's dried, I'll get back on and I'll add that to this video so you can see what the result is. Thank you very much. Bye bye.